I must marry a beautiful woman. What is life without my fellow men looking at me with envy and jealousy? What is life without a beautiful woman, the most beautiful woman on earth by my side? All these and more always go through the mind of Olu. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom named Idu, there lived a young man named Olu. Olu was from a poor home. His father was a poor farmer, while his mother was a poor trader. Unfortunately for Olu, he lost the entire members of his family when he was still a child. So he grew up all alone. However, he was hardworking. He was a hunter, but he still found it difficult making a living. And as if that was not enough, he had his eyes set on the beautiful girls in the village, especially the daughters of the richest man in the village named Chief Nana. He often admired the daughters of Chief Nana, who were the most beautiful in the land. But of course, he knew he had no chance with them. They would never look at him. He was poor, he was always dirty looking, and he had no rich background. One day, he met a wandering herbalist who claimed to have a charm that could make any woman fall in love with a man. Olu couldn't believe it. He was curious and he asked the herbalist, "Sir, how much will it cost me to get a hold of this charm?" The herbalist told him, "My son, this charm is very expensive, but I will give it to you on one condition. You are going to do me a favor in the future." "What favor, wise one?" asked Olu. "Do not worry, my son. Just take the charm for now. When I need the favor in the future, I will surely come for it." Olu happily agreed and received the charm from the herbalist, which was a small necklace made of beads and feathers. He rushed home immediately, excitedly, and decided to use the charm on the youngest daughter of the chief, who was named Ada. Ada was the most beautiful of all Chief Nana's daughters. She was very tall, she was extremely fair in complexion, she had beautiful straight legs that always get the young men of Idu stretching their necks and wishing that she would be theirs. So one day, Olu waited for Ada. He went to the river to fetch water and then waited for Ada to come fetch water with her sisters. Fortunately for him, Ada approached the river that day all alone without her sisters with her. Olu greeted her and immediately put the charm round her neck before Ada could even say anything. As he put the charm round her neck, he began to make some incantations. He began to say some words that the herbalist had taught him. Ada looked at him with a strange expression and then smiled. She said she liked him. In fact, that she had fallen in love with him and would want nothing on earth than to be his wife. Olu was overjoyed. He immediately took her to his hut. He told her to wait for him while he went to ask the chief, Ada's father, for permission to marry her. He ran to the palace and met Chief Nana, who was surprised to see him. Olu told him that he loved Ada and wanted to marry her. Chief Nana was angry. He was furious and he angrily told Olu that he was not worthy of his daughter. He told him that he had already arranged a marriage for Ada with a rich and powerful man from another village. He immediately ordered Olu to leave and never return to his house. Olu was sad and afraid. He did not want to lose Ada, but he also did not want to anger the chief. He made up his mind to run away with Ada and never return back to the land of Idu. He hurriedly went back to his hut and told Ada to pack her things, that they had to leave the village and go to another place where they could be happy. Ada agreed and followed him. They took a path that led to the forest, hoping to find a new home. However, as they were walking, they heard a loud roar. They turned and saw a huge lion coming towards them. It had a mane of fire and eyes of lightning. Behold, it was the guardian of the forest, and it did not like strangers. Olu and Ada were terrified and tried to run, but the lion was faster. It pounced on them and tore them to pieces. The herbalist, who had been watching from a distance, smiled a wicked smile. He had given Olu a fake charm that only worked for a short time. He had also cursed the necklace to attract the lion, which was his ally. He had done all this because he wanted to take revenge on Chief Nnanna, who had wronged him in the past. He had planned to use Olu and Ada as a bait to lure the lion to the village and cause chaos. When he saw that the lion had devoured Olu and Ada and went back to the forest, he came out and picked up the necklace from the ground and walked away, humming a tune. And so Olu died. He ended up dead, all because he wanted a beautiful wife by all means. That is the end of the story. Thanks for watching.